The Commission on Elections has declared the Kusi group as the legitimate PDP Laban faction. However, the group under Senator Coco Pimentel will be appealing the poll body's decision. Vice President Leni Robredo's spokesperson, Attorney Barry Gutierrez, is suing the People's Journal for publishing a malicious article claiming that their camp is being advised by Communist Party founder Joma Sison. And the Philippine National Police welcomes a new leadership just in time for the elections as Police Chief Jonardo Carlos retires on Sunday. We'll take a look at how the retirement honors for the outgoing PNP chief went later on in the newscast. Fast, focused, and fearless. Here's a roundup of stories we're watching now. I'm Sean Yao. The Kusi-led wing of PDP Laban has been declared as the legitimate faction of the ruling party. In a resolution, the COMELEC 2nd Division recognized them as the true and official PDP Laban, with Energy Secretary Alfonso Kusi as president and President Duterte serving as chairman. Last year, Kusi's faction filed a petition to declare the group led by Senator Coco Pimentel as illegitimate. And Vice President Leni Robredo's spokesman has filed a cyber libel complaint against the People's Journal. Attorney Barry Gutierrez filed a lawsuit against 6 staff members of the tabloid after it published an article claiming that Communist Party of the Philippines founder Joma Sison is an advisor to Robredo. Gutierrez insists the article's claim is false and malicious. Both Robredo and Sison have also dismissed the story as fake in separate statements. In other news, Octa research says that some 20% of the respondents in their latest presidential survey can still change their minds on who to vote for. Maricel Halili with that report.
Out of the 2,400 respondents in Octa Research's latest survey, 58% said they will choose Ferdinand Marcos Jr. if the elections were held from April 22 to 25. His numbers were up by 1 percentage point compared to the previous survey. While Vice President Leni Robredo's numbers went up by 3 percentage points to 25%, this is not enough to catch up to the presidential frontrunner. Mayor Isko Moreno, meanwhile, settled at 3rd place with 8%, Senator Manny Pacquiao with 5%, Senator Ping Lacson with 2%, followed by Faisal Mangondato, Norberto Gonzales, and Leody Guzman. Moreno was not surprised and even congratulated Marcos for remaining as the survey frontrunner.
Wala namang bago eh. Again, with all honesty, congratulations sa mga nanalo sa survey.
Leody says he doesn't even pay attention to these surveys.
Hindi ko siya pinapansin dahil hindi naman ako trapo eh. Hindi naman ako parang politiko na walang importante kundi ang eleksyon.
Octa reminds the public that their survey has a margin of error of 2%. They also said the survey results should not be a basis for the voting public come May 9 and must only be treated as academic information. In an interview with 1PH, Octa Research Professor Guido David said that 20% of survey respondents were soft voters.
So, kumbaga, pili ko ito pero baka nag-isipan ka pa, baka palitan ko pa yung...
David also stressed that survey results are not predicatory of election results, but rather a picture of the things to come. For News 5, Maricel Halili, we are One News.
One News now will be back with more stories after this short break. Stay with us. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Sean Yao. Police General Jonardo Carlos is set to step down as PNP chief after reaching the mandatory retirement age of 56. Faith Del Mundo is reporting to us over the phone from Camp Crame to give us the details. Hi, Faith. What's going on there in Crame?
Yes, Sean, PNP Chief Police General Jonardo Carlos has received his retirement honors here in Camp Crame. Carlos will retire on Sunday as he reaches 56 years old, the mandatory age of retirement for uniformed personnel. No change of command ceremony was given to Police Lieutenant General Vicente DANAO Jr., the new officer in charge of PNP. DANAO will remain in OIC capacity since the movement of government position is still prohibited while the election season is ongoing. During the speech, he thanked President Duterte and the PAP. Carlos' four-point agenda includes ensuring a peaceful conduct of the 2022 elections, as well as to continue the PNP's programs on anti-criminality, illegal drugs, and corruption, and to also to develop and empower the area police commands and continue to implement other existing policies and projects. For its part, Malacanang expressed confidence that DANAO will continue to hone the PNP into a more professional organization. Sean, apart from his function as OIC Police Chief, DANAO will also remain as the commander of the PNP Security Task Force for this 2022 election. And as of the moment, the guest of honor and the speaker and the presiding officer now, Secretary Eduardo Año, is delivering his message. Sean?
All right, thank you so much for that update. That was Faith Del Mundo reporting to us over the line from Quezon City. Thank you, Faith. Meanwhile, Senator Laila de Lima is urging the Justice Department to review the drug cases filed against her. This is after key witness Rafael Ragos accused the prosecution panel of presenting false testimonies against the detained senator. De Lima said the DOJ can no longer afford to dismiss the two recent recantations on her drug case. Ragos, a former Corrections Bureau chief, and self-confessed drug lord Kerwin Espinosa both took back their testimonies against De Lima, saying they were coerced to make false statements. Let's now take a quick look at today's other top stories. The number of jobless Filipinos fell to 2.8 million in March from 3 million in February. This is the lowest number of unemployed individuals in the country since January of 2020. Vice Presidential Bet Rizalito David has endorsed Vice President Leni Robredo for the presidency. At the COMELEC's Filipinos Forum, David urged the public to help Robredo win, even as he was in front of his running mate, Dr. Jose Montemayor Jr. David also recently endorsed his rival, Senate President Tito Sotto, for the VP post. PhilHealth will start deducting 4% from members' salaries starting June. This is up from the current 3% mandatory contribution. For more updates, visit News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on the Signal Play app. Register for a free account at www.signalplay.com and stream One News Live anytime, anywhere. Masks on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. I am Sean Yao. We are One News.